And we have quite a lot of distinguished guests. I do want to name a few of them again, but I'm sure I will forget somebody, so apologies for that. Let me start by the chief guest, Honorable Wilson Njega from the Ministry of Interior, representing the CS. Thank you very much for jumping in. Dr. Samuel Kobia from the NCIC. It's always a pleasure to be with you. I also want to, of course, welcome Ambassador Filiberto Ciprigondi as Vice President of ECAS and ECAS Strategic Advisory Committee. And Your Excellency Erastus Mwencha, thank you also for being here today. And then my predecessor as the speaker from ILOC, Annie Riri, thank you very much for joining us today. I've been in this country, as you heard, for nearly 3 years. I had the pleasure of coming before COVID and then accompanying you through this whole time. And I really, we never stopped working and traveling and etc. with all the restrictions that we had. So I've really been able to enjoy 3 years in this beautiful country with the vibrant society that there is, and with this especially the big factor of youth expecting so much from this country and seeing this incredible potential that is here in Kenya. And we've gone really far. I've been not just to the usual places and just sort of to the vacation spots, but we've gone to some of the more difficult places like Tana River, like Marsabit, and really interacting with the population. And you really see, as I said, the vibrancy, the expectations, and the future in this. And Kenya is such a peaceful country most of the time, and this is where we come in, saying we want it to stay that way. So since I arrived, we've been talking about the elections this year and what can we as the EU do to support the process of Kenya having peaceful elections. And we have been a long-standing partner to Kenya. We've just upgraded the relationship with Kenya to be a strategic partner. And so for us, it was really important to say we need to help and support Kenya in this process, and make sure that we continue to stay on this path. Not just because we want it for Kenya, but we need it also for the region, in a very troubled region, with many countries in the region that are still grappling with democracy and elections. We need to be able to say Kenya is able to do peaceful elections, and when you do that, you actually continue on the path of development, and as we always keep saying, there's no development without peace, and there's no peace without development. We need to get this right, and therefore this was important to us, and we have a lot of different projects that we launched in this space. I was dancing last night with Francesco and another launch. You can watch it on Twitter. So we are quite active to try to make sure that in various ways we help and support Kenya on this path. And we continue to look at how this can work. Let me tell you a little bit of the projects that we do have. We are working with, and that's why I'm very happy to also see Rana, to see UNDP also here. We have our main funding through the UN Basket Fund, and through that there's quite a bit of projects that are going on there. But we also, as I said, we were launching another program last night with the Life and Peace Institute. We are working with academics and journalists, all of this with the same goal in mind. So we're working with all of these actors, but primarily we're working with communities. We're looking at youth, we're looking at women, we're looking at people. And we ask partners to find ways to involve you, people, women, youth, as much as possible in understanding the electoral context better, to access information, and to own the process better, especially when things get tense, as they might. There's much talk about the risk of electoral violence, and we've heard it today. And violence, that's not just an empty threat. Violence has erupted in the past, but we also know, and we've also seen it in the past, it is not unavoidable. Much can be done to prevent violence. We have partnered with ECAS many times in the past. ECAS has successfully provided electoral assistance in many countries in Africa, in Mali, in Ethiopia, in Nigeria, in South Africa, in Senegal, and in the Comoros, including in countries in transition, such as Burkina Faso and the DRC, and focusing also specifically on the prevention of electoral violence, such as in Madagascar. Both internal and external assessments, as well as third-party monitoring missions, confirmed high levels of performance, reliability, and impact of the work of ECAS. We have had the opportunity to appreciate and value their approach, integrating analysis, capacity development, institutional support and training, early warning, mediation, and media work. We have witnessed the long-standing impact of their work in many countries well beyond election time, especially in their cooperation with civil society actors. We are also very happy, through ECAS, to provide support to the NCIC, a key partner in preventing electoral violence, and for us already a key partner because we have worked with NCIC in the past elections in the framework of our engagement with the Uwiano platform. I'm glad to announce that we will cooperate further with them on peace building in Marsabit together with Interpeace. Let me therefore conclude by stressing that we hope to see a high engagement and enthusiasm. Ultimately, we hope that people will actively contribute to peaceful, inclusive, credible, and transparent elections with high degrees of integrity and with results accepted by all the parties. Conflict eruption close to home, both in Kenya, see our neighbors to the north in Ethiopia, and in Europe, with the conflict in the Ukraine, remind us how precious and fragile peace is and how important it is to work on prevention, dialogue, and cohesion before it is too late. I wish you success in the implementation of this project because we need you to succeed. Ongera and asante sana.